We'll just... Oh, yeah! Yeah! Okay! Okay, let's get going!
Rain, huh?
Where have you been?
So...
Ah, you're back.
Hey! Let's go, let's go!
By the way, all right. Let All right.
Don't pass out, okay?
All right.
I don't know. Take care.
Well then.
Make sure you close up. Well, stop it.
After the commercial break. But there...
Can it? My cusp.
Oh, crap.
There are still...
I want to go somewhere. Something's to...
The issue I want to make clear is the attitude of the police, and more importantly, the government.
What do you mean?
Are they doing their best to find an effective countermeasure against these phantom thieves? Is it not the government's duty to create a society where its citizens can live without worry? Unfortunately, the current cabinet is powerless. As such, they should be disbanded. I believe now is the time for a new political system that...
This politician seems...
I have to agree.
What do you think?
Oh.
So the Phantom Thieves only stole the heart of Futaba Sakura? And Mejid was in turn defeated by her real-world hacking abilities? This does correlate to the facts as we know them. If he's telling the truth, then Wakaba Ishiki didn't commit suicide. Did a third party target her life with the goal of destroying her research? Wakaba's death was 2 years ago. That also coincides with when the incident started occurring. Does this other metaverse user that Madarame and Kaneshiro mentioned really exist? Earlier, I briefly mentioned about those psychotic breakdown incidents that have alarmed the public. All of a sudden, people will lose consciousness or become violent. A situation as incomprehensible as that can't be explained away as troubled social conditions. I suspect that these cases are all connected to a larger, man-made plot. The method involved always muddled the explication, but your story has virtually confirmed its viability. Although I wouldn't have expected a new criminal to come to light from your testimony. What did your group think of this other metaverse user? So you were aware that what you were doing wasn't the pure justice you envisioned? Well, no matter how you thought of them, there can be no doubting your resolve. Are those incidents because of you or someone else? Either way, I will get to the bottom of this.
All right.
Now, let's move on to your next crime. Kunikazu Okumura. You should know who he is, considering what happened. Your testimony regarding this incident will be serious. I'm sure you understand why. Answer my next question carefully. What did you do to this Okumura?
To think, the cognitive version of a person would transform into such a horrible monster, and that means our enemies aren't limited to Shadow.
I thought the other people were just victims. Even though they seem to be alive, they're only... In other words, the palace ruler determines... I would have loved to ask Futaba's mother how far along she was.
Research? She was looking into that cognitive...
If we put together all the abuse of cognitive science can lead to death, and it may even relate to the psychotic considering the cognitive aspect. On top of that, the research might have been stolen and...
You mean those guys that show...
If that is the
Hey, Futaba. She is quite difficult.
that smell.
Come on, no fair.
Hey, can I snag a bite? Meanie.
Why don't we take a short break? I've been thinking, even if Futaba is a genius, could she really crush an international hacker organization that easily?
The one who taunted the Phantom Thieves was a guy in Japan. I knew the Medjed members in Japan weren't anything special, so I wasn't worried. How do you know that? Because I'm the founder.
What do you mean?
Yep, it was only me at first, back when I was referred to as the Hacker of Justice. But since I stayed anonymous, a bunch of guys from all over the world started using the name.
And those were the ones...
It was a hassle to expose all of them.
So, food... You should...
I discarded the Medjed name a while ago.
Futaba, what do you want to do now, since you know our secret?
Okay.
Just like that? This may even ensure our investigation of mementos goes along smoothly. Well, I guess.
Well, Futaba's real amazing. She's gonna be a big help for us, huh?
Say, Futaba, how did you find out?
Secret.
Where did you learn?
Private.
When did you obtain?
I refuse to...
Futaba-chan! Still, it'll be a problem.
At the very least, we need to be able to...
What should we... How? First, if we each spend an entire day with her,
I see.
we can begin tomorrow.
Let's go to the beach! There'll be tons of people.
That's a great idea! I'll come...
Let me help as well.
Thanks. We can... Okay!
Can I really do this?
Why me?
Stress is the enemy.
How can I stay calm about this?
I understand how you...
Thanks to the incident with the... And on top of all that, the Phantom Thieves are claiming...
Medjed was dealt with by either the Phantom... There are no tracks whatsoever, so either way, the general public recognizes the Phantom...
They're gaining support and influence.
It is indeed an abnormal situation. It's even possible that a powerful person is behind them. If only I had realized...
It's rare to hear you speak.
For the sake of my job...
Is this weather a result of climate change? Well then. Oh? Sorry.
All right.
Our master would like a word with you. Stand up straight and listen closely, inmate.
It seems you freed the heart of a frenzied girl and saved her from her haunted past. Another step has been taken to rehabilitation. You are progressing quite nicely.
Our master bestows words of praise upon you. You'd better feel honored.
By the by, more curious information has found its way to your ears. A scientist's research. It seems that world may secretly be known after all. Furthermore, that very research has been stolen and is now used by those with malicious intent. I wonder how this will change the approach you take toward your rehabilitation. Allow me to grant you a new power worthy of your current self. Though you have my aid, be sure not to let your guard down, otherwise you may get swept off your feet.
All right.
We shall meet again in the near future.
Time to go, inmate. Well then. Hey! Well then.
Oh? Okay.
No!
I see.
Right, right!